In 60 AD, Petronius wrote about a man who pees in a circle round his clothes, then turns into a wolf. Oldest werewolf account in Western literature. But what happens next? He loses his humanity completely. Werewolf belief spans 2,000 years. Proto-Indo-European mythology to medieval witch hunts. The word comes from Old English wer, man, and wolf, wolf. But across Germanic, Slavic, Norse cultures, this was never just folklore. It was doctrine. First documented trials began 1439 in Switzerland. But 1589 changed everything. Peter Stumpp executed in Bedburg, Germany. His case sparked a wave that consumed Europe. Over 40,000 accused werewolves faced trial in the next 2 centuries. Transformation could be voluntary. Remove clothes, don a wolfskin belt, drink prepared beer, recite a formula. But most accounts describe involuntary curse. Uncontrollable. The body seized without consent. Once transformation began, witnesses reported nothing stopped it. 1692, Uegensberg, Livonia. An 80-year-old man named Thies testified under oath. He claimed werewolves were hounds of God, warriors descending into hell to battle witches and demons. To protect crops, the court whipped him, but nobody called him a liar. LOOP1PLANT, hold that detail. It changes everything that follows. 63 years. That's how long Thies lived claiming this. And he wasn't alone. By 1650, over 40,000 had been accused across Germanic and Slavic regions. Records preserved. Names documented. Confessions archived. Marie de France, 12th century, documented by Sclavret. A Breton nobleman transforming weakly into a wolf. Not monstrous. Trapped. Wife stole his transformation clothes. Years passed. He remained wolf until a king recognized the man inside. Marie wasn't inventing fiction. She recorded what people believed was possible. Norse had Ulfithnar. Wolf-coded, elite warriors channeling wolf spirits in battle. Not cursed. Revered. Turkic shamans transformed into Kurtadam wolfmen. Respected. But in Germanic and Slavic Europe, narrative shifted. LOOP2PLANT. Between 12th and 15th centuries, the wolf stopped being spirit ally. It became something to destroy. We'll see exactly when. Gervase of Tilbury, 1150, wrote in Oscia Imperialia. In England, we have often seen men change into wolves. Not heard rumors. Or we have seen. Documented. By 1200, belief was institutional. Canon law explicitly forbade werewolf persecution. Not denying existence, but arguing transformation was illusion, not physical. The distinction mattered legally. Between 1439 and 1589. 150 years. Trials accelerated. Valais, Switzerland. Dole, France. Cologne, Germany. Same pattern. Accusation, torture, confession, execution. The creature once a spirit ally became heresy. Medieval forensics were specific. Check for bristles under tongue. Cut flesh. If fur appeared, proof. LOOP3PLANT. That depth measurement was documented. Remember it. We'll return to why it's impossible. And then 1589 happened. One execution. One case. Peter Stumpp. One German farmer. One werewolf trial. But what followed changed European law forever. Peter Stumpp, German farmer, executed in Bedburg, known as Werewolf of Bedburg, convicted of serial murder, cannibalism. Trial records describe shapeshifter, though scholars debate if he genuinely believed this or torture convinced him. His execution was public, brutal. Within decades, werewolf trials exploded. Thousands, over 40,000 accused werewolves faced courts between 1589 and 1650. Most of 40,000 accused werewolves confessed. Under torture, yes, but they confessed, described transformations, named co-conspirators, detailed satanic pacts. Confessions were remarkably consistent across regions hundreds of kilometers apart. Same rituals, same timings, same animal forms. Either torture produced identical hallucinations, or something else was happening. Callback TOLOOP2. The wolf stopped being spirit ally and became heresy. But confessions describe something that doesn't fit either category. Serbian Vukodlax. 17th century records describe winter ritual. Werewolves gathered, dozens, and stripped off wolf skins, hung them from trees, then burned each other's skins. Burned them to break curse, not demonic. Exorcism, collective ritualized desperate. Documented. By 1650, something shifted. France abandoned belief. Diderot's encyclopedia dismissed werewolves as disorder of the brain. German regions questioned confessions. By 1700, most of Europe stopped prosecuting. But not all. Bavaria and Austria persisted. Wolf charmers prosecuted into early 1700s. Last cases in Carinthia and Styria. But final werewolf trial conviction wasn't in Europe. 1853. Spain. REHOOK2. We're halfway through. Next part is where modern story begins. Manuel Blanco Ramasanta. Galician murderer. Defense. Labichome. Werewolf condition. Involuntary compulsion. Court didn't believe him. Convicted anyway. But that defense was raised in 1853, era of science and skepticism. Suggests even then, phenomenon was believable. Real enough to claim. Real enough as legal defense. Peak account, 1764 to 1767, South Central France. Beast of Gévaudan. Over 80 men, women, children killed. Creature described as wolf-like. Enormous. Unstoppable. Witnessed by hundreds. Hunted by military. Modern association of silver bullets. Didn't appear until 1935. Novelists retold the story. Original accounts mention no silver. No cure. Just creature that killed until it stopped. Callback TOHOOK. Remember Petronius. Man who transformed and lost humanity. Beast of Gévaudan is what that mythology became. Beast killed 80 people across 3 years. Military deployed. Hunters came from across Europe. Creature persisted until... Suddenly, it didn't. Killing stopped. No explanation. No body discovered. Just silence. French authorities declared it dead. But no corpse displayed. Just absence. Uncertainty worse than presence. What was Beast of Gévaudan? Historians offered explanations. Unusually large wolf. Diseased lion escaped. Hyenas. But none account for scale of legend. Cultural impact. Shaped werewolf mythology for centuries. Callback TOLOOP1. Remember Thais. Hounds of God, defending humanity from darkness. Beast is inverse. Not defender. Predator. Pure. Inexplicable. Unstoppable until it vanished. CLOSELOOP3. That detail. Fur beneath skin, bristles under tongue. Was never found. In 40,000 trials, across centuries, not a single autopsy discovered wolf fur beneath human flesh. Forensic evidence, supposed to prove transformation, never materialized. Yet trials continued. Confessions persisted. A belief held. Question historians still can't answer. Real physical transformation. Or something else. Psychological state. Spiritual possession. Collective delusion so powerful it shaped law, theology, culture for 200 years. CLOSELOOP4. One detail from earliest accounts never changes. Creature emerging isn't monstrous as imagined. Retains intelligence. Recognizes people. Remembers. Chooses prey. In that choice lies terror. What if person didn't disappear during transformation? Remained conscious. Aware. Trapped inside wolf body, watching themselves hunt. That was true curse. Not shape-shifting. Awareness. If a creature this well documented was hunted for 800 years, buried in trials and testimony. What else are they hiding? Drop a 1 if you think werewolves were real, a 2 if you think something else entirely. Subscribe to Dark Creature. The creatures history tried to erase are still being discovered.